Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
And you thought you protected the Gnar pick. You thought you protected the Gnar pick. You banned the Renekton. You take away Doran's Fiora. And Gen.G are going to play around top side again. They are going to look to punish Klid
Going
and
for lethality rather than on-hit builds. But will come down to the side laning, I think. As Viper might be in a little bit of trouble. They're actually going for life here as he does not have flash. He's just going to get sniped and killed. And we do have flash here for Viper, but he's just not even going to use it. He's like, well, I'm dead anyway. Let's just accept it. And that is a free double kill over to the side of FaZe. It's what you talked about before. Yeah, I mean, they can't really deny him from getting in range to smite. He does not have a smite, though. Peanut does not have smite, so he's just going to walk away awkwardly. He's like, okay, all right, you can get the double objective.
it's pretty shocking that they actually commit, but he actually does lose out in the end. We'll have to catch this wave.
I think it definitely depends on who's there. As speaking of which, a lot of players here for HLE Esports, and this time, Toby does have to be respectful, as he did not have any ward coverage, and the ult from life is what is
Drake's in the lead. What soul we get will actually determine.
Chemtech.
No, don't say it, Valdez.
It's going to be Chemtech.
What soul we get determines how valuable this is what I was going to say.
There it is.
And Valdez.
I didn't have a doubt in my mind after they were very prepared for that. So now we have a follow-up fight here. Jovi is going in. He's kind of low on health, but that's fine because he's got so much support from the river. HLE just running away as the FaZe shots ring true from the river.
Lid.
Because now he's just going to flash in. That's a free piggy kill. Jovi gets the double. And he's looking for a little bit more, but life is going to back away. And like you said, Wolf, what are they going to do about this Aurelia?
Yeah, I mean,
they don't have an answer.
It's a problem too, and it looks good from the outset of that exchange for HLE because Jovi's taken so much damage, but he's just so mobile. He has his Blade of the Ruin King, and he's got a lot of minions to operate around here, and he's next to a Victor. Once again.
Okay, this is actually a 2v1 as FaZe is just dead. Very far up the lane. He was just backing there. That was kind of confusing, and HLE will take the free kill. Kind of middling. It feels like sometimes they work, sometimes you're just kind of left alone. But Gen.G, either way, not going to deal with that. Just going to push that away. So the ult will come out here. A couple ults thrown in from Klid as well. Kingan's got a really nice angle from the top side, but they're just going to collapse onto him as the spread is fantastic from Gen.G. Klid's just left with nothing to ult, as the smite will ring true here from Peanut. As will the shots from FaZe on the backside. Doran is very tanky already, as lethality is not doing much to the amount
Gen.G
of armor.
got to just say, we're taking the Drake, push it down early, use Peanut's ultimate to secure it, and then HLE can't collapse in after that. They take a turret right afterwards as well. Peanut coming in here for the steal. Really quick on punish plays on this Aurelia. Look at them rotate up here now with this Ash Arrow in tow.
And look at this, a gank from the jungler in the bottom lane at this point in the game as they're trying to get on top of Jovi. Jovi's like, what the hell are you doing? I am so lethal. You put it best, Wolf, as Kingan is just dying, and now they're going to use everything onto Jovi. They should eventually take him down now, as they have many members. Kingan actually got away from this, as it's a nice read from Gen.G. There's not a lot of Baron pressure right now from HLE Esports, so they try to go for a kill onto Kingan. Didn't quite pan out, but they do push him out.
They push him out here, and we do see FaZe comes over. Could try to look for the snipe. He's going for it.
Okay. Little hopperoonie. As some vision comes in with the blue trinket. And he snipes him! Oh, man!
That's my FaZe. There we go.
That one really paid off, Wolf.
Yeah, there's the star power shining through. Chronicler's jumping out of his seat over there on the space, no doubt. And
wow.
that was a risky play in terms of committing your ultimate here, but it pays off big time. Like the Gnar gank was a success at the end of the day, and now they're gonna push this mid turret. So much damage here.
Yeah. The Eclipse finished for FaZe. He's got so much lethality and kill pressure, even onto the Gnar, who does not have a lot of team.
The Drake spawn time kind of ticking down. They have set up here, and HLE on the wrong side of the map. This could get nasty.
Yeah, Maokai ultimate just to push them away as Doran is looking for the engage, and a couple of them are bunched up in Jovi's, but Mega Gnar does come through. King's getting a nice knockup, and the stopwatch is going to buy so much time for Jovi. Can he survive, though? As over the wall, Viper and Zeka are just putting so much damage, as they do eventually take down Jovi, but it is traded. for the Hanwha Esports jungler.
It's like Doran's
Life, where you going? Well, he's just dead. Doran just going to pick up a free kill, as Life has just kind of been food so far.
I think Life wanted to come over here and try to set up some vision for potentially a steal, but I think he forgot that Clid was dead. I'm not entirely sure what was going on with that, just trying to clear some extra vision, but it's a second Chemtech Drake here for Genji. It's not a very critical objective. Just take your trade and walk. He's gonna lose so much time here, and he's so vulnerable. If they identify the angle he's taking.
Yeah. The turn here from Genji, pretty excellent. When you do have the Maokai and the Cassante for engage, as well as the Aurelia. There is the Nature's Grasp coming out over the wall as Doran is just zoning them away, and Jin is going to get the Baron, as this is a very broken fight. Kingen and Clid, again, just left to the Wolves, as Toby and Doran are just hunting this squishy backline. What is going on here? They're just left out to dry, as Hanwha Life are literally being hunted for food right now. Toby looking for the second kill, won't get it. Life once again, a tasty snack for the Cassante. And Genji just gonna rip them to shreds.
Yeah, it was basically unwinnable. Toby and Peanut up here at the front. Peanut gonna tank this turret with no minions. It doesn't really take damage, but here come the Baron buff. The minions, the TP, actually gonna get some serious value here. For Doran showing up, but also for the turret. So many of these minions just going to crash through, and this may just simply be Genji ending the game. No vision whatsoever for Hanwha Esports, no map control.
And they just cannot do damage to this front line of Genji at this point in time. Big Gnar ultimate into the wall. It's going to buy a lot of time here for Hanwha Esports, as maybe Genji have overstepped their bounds, and it looks like they're going to take that turret and take it a bit slower after that one. So here comes something onto, okay, well, they're not going to get the kill onto Chovy.
So unfortunate that the Void-staffed Victor actually dies early in this fight. With him surviving, potentially they could have actually done a lot more damage there and actually chased harder. Clid wants more. Be careful about this. There's no follow-up for you. Ash is trying to defend top. Ash support, trying to defend.
TP'd back in the top lane. They're just keeping the pressure up. As, oh boy. Now Clid might be left out to dry himself, as in goes the Maokai. Pays even. The builds he goes for, just going to kill the Sejuani.
This is an example of what we've been talking about Hanwha. I feel like Zeka's laning phase and how he's played these team fights. Great game on his own.
Yeah, they're just not a team yet.
Yeah.
Hanwha Esports needs some time as they are coming forward. They do get the kill onto Heimerdinger, as it doesn't seem like Genji really care here, as Doran are going over the wall and Zeka's just gone. As that is a huge chunk of damage immediately just taken away from the side of Hanwha Esports. That is just so much of their late game damage, and now it's just they just don't have it anymore. As now the inhibitor is going to go down, as Genji's comp has punished, and it has played out very well for them. They do take the inhibitor down, but a little bit of a chase here from Mega Gnar and the rest of Hanwha Esports. As Kingen, he really wants it here, as the house is going to hit Pays, and the ult is going to hit the two tanks, it looks like. Well, Toby tanky enough. He is going to go down eventually, though, as Doran is being chipped away. Eventually will go down as well, and the kite here from the Ashe is enough, actually, for Hanwha Esports to push Genji off of them. Didn't necessarily need to stay that long.
Yeah, a little bit of green. Now run home and defend the Nexus turret, because there's some serious pressure there. As
Guard's like, wait, this was pretty deep.
He's going to try to block them from coming over to Baron, and they have enough damage to do this now. Aurelia on 4 items, 3 of those being the sort of damage he wants, but sitting on 4 items is just 35-minute Baron going to disappear before our eyes.
The frozen card, actually, I just noticed that. That's so nice into the squishy backline of Hanwha Esports. It's like, yeah, I dare you to try to do damage if you're not Victor.
And if you're Victor and you're in range to do damage to me, you're probably dead. Not happy about it.
Yeah. Again, there was never an answer for Chovy in the side lane. We didn't even really get to see that. I mean, Genji were just like, yeah, we'll just group up and bop them instead. So, good enough, I suppose. Genji trying to take out this open mid inhibitor now.
Can't kill Chovy, but now you have to kill him twice.
They're cutting this out. Chovy is going way too far as the Chaos Storm is on top of him. He's just eating so much of this damage, as he's going to get pretty low there. And the snipe, 1370! is enough to take out Life. The poor support Ashe in this game is just eating it today.
Yeah, she really is.
As, yeah, Doran still going to be on the front line. He is incredibly tanky. especially with that shield coming through, as eventually King will go down, and now the squishy underbelly of this comp from Hanwha Esports, as he is going to get the GA away, but that is just about it. Chovy is not going to go down. That's going to be game number 1 here in 36 minutes for Gen G. They had a lot of fun with this one, but they got the win in the end, and that's really what matters. 30 kills in total, as Gen G will take game number 1.